Cute, sexy, and fun. You're watching CSF Nation's own WMK TV, Channel 90.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning, CSF Nation. I'm Makini. Now you are streaming illustrated. Welcome you back to a new week here on Makini in the morning. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys had a good weekend. You guys had a great week last week. Thank you. Once again, thank you guys so much for last week, of course. And let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? So let me go ahead and let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and I wonder if we could turn on. Wait a minute. I wonder. I wonder if we can see. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's get because I go to the first space. That's work. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We'll just share the screen. Okay, and should audio entire screen is. And I am still not what I wanted. So let's go ahead and I need to make one quick adjustment to this layout. And let me hold on. Let me move you out the way and let me move. No, that's not what I want. Stop. Okay. Where is my? Okay. This is not gonna move me. Okay, so let's move me. I'm gonna set up a different layout just for the traditional sketch stream, just for the work doodle stuff that we do in the future. I'm gonna set up a separate layout just for that. So I'm gonna have a separate layout just for that. So I just gotta adjust my own screen here. Yes, thank you. Allow me to use the arrow keys here. Okay, here we go. Everything should be lined up. Everything looks lined up into place. Okay, excellent. Okay, save and update layout. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're good to go. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Now much better. Anyway, so what you guys looking at is a new canvas. It is basically a new canvas for me. We are going to start on our remake month continues. And it is going to be my first. For this one, I am going to dive into my first descent into the My Little Pony fandom. Basically, the time that I was for a brief time I was an honorary Brony, basically. Um, no, no joke. So we are doing. If you look on the top left, top right corner of your screen, you can see the Fluttershy that is coming from. That is from the same. That is from the same period, 2015. So this is 10 years ago. This is 10 years ago. So I am very excited to see how this one turns out, in fact. So that is going to be our plan on today's show. That is going to be our plan on today's show. But got 4 people watching. You guys have been freaking amazing, especially yesterday. Thank you for over 30 likes, which is absolutely insanity. So appreciate you guys, and you guys know exactly what to do. I don't need to tell you.
Hey, if you're enjoying this program, please smack that like button and make it jiggle.
And subscribe button if you want to see more our content from Makini. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the show.
Later.
Smack the like button, make it jiggle. Smack the subscribe button, make it jiggle. The plan today is to get let's get a good sketch done. Let's at least get started on the line art. Let's at least get started on the line art without too many interruptions. Let's put it that way. That's going to be our plan today. So before we do that, I gotta find my stylus. I not see what my stylus is. 1 second. My stuff is all over the place right now. Stylus. That's weird. I just placed it. See, I don't know here, but I can't. What the frick? I cannot find my stylus. Oh, right here. There it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody in the chat. Let's go ahead. And then we're going to get started. It'll be a little bit of a miniature story time with me too. So let's go ahead and say hi to everybody in the chat first. Power, good morning to you. Ponxos. Now this is a story I didn't expect to happen. It's not much of a story though, but I'll try to explain it. I'll try to explain it in the best way I can. It's not really much of a story though. It was just an interesting time. So, good morning. Penny, good morning. I got music going on in the background. It's very low, though, but I'll see if I try to just do a little bit. There we go. There we go. And a good morning to you all. So, like I said, the plan today is to just let's get a good base sketch going. At first, let's get a good base sketch going first, and then we will start on. And then let's see if we can try to get the line art up and running as well. So we got our. Let's go ahead and set up our canvas first. Where's my canvas? Where's my canvas size? Canvas size. Let's go ahead and. Oh, no, not that way. Edit. canvas size. Oh, that is a canvas size. Oh, that's the wrong layer. I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry. Let's reset. Okay. Sorry, wrong canvas. Okay. Wrong canvas. So I got Fluttershy. I got the original image on the left side here. And let's see what we can do for this little remake. Okay, now here we go. And canvas size, let's do should we do a longer shot, or should we do should we do a full drawing with That's a good question. That is a good question. All right, let's do it this way. Canvas size, we're going to set it to here. And time lapse, you're going to record. You know, we'll try something a little different. Eli, good morning. This should be interesting. It's not much of a story, though. It's not really much of a story, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna set the. Let me turn on my Pomodoro clock, and we'll get started from there. Okay. Where's my Pomodoro timer? All right, there's my PMD timer. Let's do that and start from there. 25 minutes. Yes. Allow. Okay. So we got the clock going. And I'm gonna hit record. And for the first 25, let's get a good base sketch going. So let's do rough sketch. Okay. Now, so this was early. This was when I was still on DeviantArt. Like I had my DeviantArt account for, I want to argue, at least 2 years, at the very least, for at least 2 years. Because it started in this. I remember starting it in December of 2012. I remember starting it in December of 2012, and it ended in late 2015. So it was a good 2.5 years I did on DeviantArt, and I was doing digital, so I was doing a lot of digital work. I was doing a lot more digital work there, but I promoted my original, posted my traditional. Sorry, my original. My traditional stuff was on. I remember my traditional stuff being on Google Plus. If you guys remember that back in the day. I had some posts do well, such as some of the furry art that I did at the time, and yes, I did do. Looking back at my older stuff. Looking back, I did do a good share of furry art. I'm not ashamed of that. It's just what it was at the time. It is what it is, you know. I forgot who it was. Probably was Maniac Pink at the time, or somebody, or some of those who were popular. But I noticed that, there was definitely a MLP art, My Little Pony, because at this time this was at the height of the MLP My Little Pony fandom. So this was at the very height of the My Little Pony fandom, and I remember that was being a very big thing on DeviantArt. MLP stuff was a very big thing on DeviantArt at the time, and I wasn't like I said before, in the previous stream that like cats were really like my barometer, like kind of like my limit when it came to doing any furry related art, because in my twisted mindset back then, I saw cats as probably the most human like, and I wanted to go for whatever was the most humanoid as possible. So I basically took kind of the name. I basically just did furry cat girls the whole time. With an exception of a lynx, or probably if I did like an art trade or something like that. I didn't want to dip into the kind of the more furry kind of like style when it came to the MLP stuff, but I did find that turning them human was really I think that's what it was. I was just like inspired by kind of the more human versions of My Little Pony, of the ponies. So I did this one but I forgot this was in fact based off of an outfit in Dead or Alive 5. Yeah, this was based off of an outfit in DOI 5. Christian, good morning. Let me go ahead and check filter and set this to all messages. So this was based off of an outfit in DOA 5. I think it was based off one of the swimsuits, because as you guys know, DOA 5 has an exorbitant amount of DLC costumes. Let's not beat around the bush there. DOA 5 was known for how greedy and how too much they had too much DLC costumes and shit like that. If you guys remember, when I did this was based off of outfits, and I think it was just I wanted to do a surfing. I guess I wanted to do a surfing drawing. I don't know. It's just I had that idea. I forgot what it was. I forgot what kind of image that kind of inspired that. But I wanted to do a surfing drawing. I wanted to do a sunset drawing. And this was in January. If I remember, this was in January. This was in January of 2015. And this was in January of 2015. And I did this Fluttershy. So I picked Fluttershy because I was like, okay, that's gonna be. I saw a lot of really like very human like drawings of like Fluttershy and stuff like that. And I ended up picking Fluttershy. And this one was my descent into MLP, just because I had a really cool idea for a drawing. I had a really cool idea of Fluttershy holding the surfboard. I was very much happy. I was very happy with like incorporating her color schemes into her swimsuit, and like I said, like the half cut shirt like that. I like that. That was based off an outfit in Dead or Alive 5. I forgot for who it was. It might have been Kasumi. I can't remember. DOA 5 had so many freaking outfits at the time. Well, when I drew that, and I put a lot of attention to, put a lot more attention on lighting, honestly. Like I think it was at this time that I was really kind of coming into my own when it came to, rendering, and I want to let you guys know, this was all done in Illustrator. This was all vector based, done in Adobe Illustrator, using only the pen tool. So, and I did this with a mouse. I literally did this with a mouse. No kidding. So you can tell that, so yeah, that you could tell that was a time consumer. Not that I had no experience doing this with a tablet. So this was all done with a mouse. So that was the long, excruciating way to do it. But it was worth it, though. So I think this one took what? I think this one took, 12, 13 episodes or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. You know, difficulty. Good morning. But I am so like, it was so weird because I remember specifically this post of Fluttershy holding a surfboard. This post blew up. It blew up because all of a sudden, I noticed dedicated like My Little Pony accounts following me left and right. Following me left and right. It was a really weird experience, but it was a really cool experience though, because a lot of fans, a lot of MLP fans, and especially a lot of bronies really liked the MLP stuff that I did. So I kept doing it. I kept doing a few more. I did one of, what was the other one I did? I did one of, oh god, who was it? I can't remember everybody's names, honestly. I for the life of me can't remember everybody's names other than Fluttershy and probably Rainbow Sparkle. I have to go all the way back to 2015 to check. Yeah, let's go to 2015. Okay, it was Fluttershy, and then I did one of Luna. A very elegant nude one of Luna. And then later on, I did a quickie of Rainbow Dash. That one blew up. And the last one I did, and that was actually one of my last posts before I closed my Deviantart account, was one of was like this Tumblr like drawing of what's her name? No, I did another one of Pinky. I actually did one of Pinky. I actually did two drawings of Pinky. I did one of her by lake, and then I did a second one that was more like Tumblr style because I found because I had a Tumblr account at the time, and I had a lot. I noticed that a lot of the, you know, Tumblr girls were posting their stuff, and I was inspired by that. So I did one of Fluttershy in a more, I guess you could say, in a more OnlyFans kind of like vibe, I guess you could say right then. But that's what it was really. It was a short time, but it was a very fun time. It was a really cool time though. It wasn't, I can't really, like I said, I can't really complain too much about that because that was really a really interesting time. But it was really cool kind of seeing how I've only ever had like really nice interactions with the MLP fandom, especially with bronies. It was funny that I discovered what the term clopper was, and I did not realize that because my post did get some traction on Tumblr of all places, and that's where I discovered the term clopper was. And basically, I discovered a brony account who openly admitted to. I am not kidding. I discovered a brony account on Tumblr who openly admitted to beating it off to my work, and I'm like, you know what? I will take that as weird as hell, but you know what? I take it as a compliment. If it's that good enough, then I'm like, okay, then it's that good enough, I guess. I mean, crazy, but is that good enough though? It is. If it was that good enough, I can't knock that though. It's funny. It's just, that's all I got really. It wasn't really much, but it was really kind of fun how I kind of like stepped into that. and how I had, I think I had one of the more very popular. I think she was a very popular person in the MLP fandom. Constantly show up and appreciate all of my MLP posts, and it's really cool. It was really cool to see that, though. Constantly reposting my MLP stuff. So, and even if you could find it, my old stuff is still on. If you can find it, there was a image hosting site called Derp Boru. It's like damn Boru. It's Derp Boru that focuses on MLP stuff, and you can probably find my old MLP artwork there too. So it's really funny. It's just. I wish I had a more interesting story, but that really is the gist of it, guys. I had a more interesting story, but that's just how it was, man. I did come a long way. That's for damn sure. I had to switch the pose. I wanted to switch it up here switch the angle from up here to here. We're kind of going to continue in kind of the more Hinto looser. I'm just gonna keep it with the looser art style as well. So looser art style, as you can see here. And I like that. I forgot which character it was, but it was just one of these swimsuit outfits from DOA 5 that I was like, man, I love that. That's so creative. That's very cute. So I was like, okay, the basically completely cut off, like half cut top, basically. So it's such. Let's see. In fact, we can probably swim that there. String. Okay, I forgot what the colors were, and I think I just incorporated when I did MLP stuff. Then I just incorporated their colors into it. It's funny. It's just a different. It was a different time, man. It was a different time. So, it was weird. And the thing is like I joke, like the title's a joke, really. The title really is a joke, but it's more played on for laughs. But am I ashamed of like my past work? Hell no. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot at all. I'm not ashamed of any of my old work at all. Looking through my old stuff at all. It's because it's like I always go back into that mindset of, you had to start somewhere. And look at where you are now. So you had to start somewhere. So you had to dip your toes somewhere first, and you started. The more you did it, the more you attacked it, the more you started gaining your footing. The more you kept doing it, the more you started really kind of coming into your own. You kind of figured it out. The more you practiced, the more you figured it out. And so, looking back at it, like, I'm not trying to like look back with like, I guess in a way I'm trying not to look back too much with rose tinted glasses, but it definitely was a simpler time. I was 25, so that probably explains. I was a young lad. Still kind of am. But you know what? I came far, and I think that's what the remake this month of remakes that I'm doing is. I want to see that yes, I came far, but I want to know how far. Like, how far did I go? How far did I improve? How far did I develop within those 10 years? You know what I mean? And I want to take a quick moment to say thank you, Punk Waddle. Thank you, friggin' Punk, for the 99-cent super sticker. Really appreciate that. I will address your super sticker after the break, during the break. So let's go ahead and so I'll have your clip ready. Just hold on tight, Punk. Thank you for the super sticker. I really appreciate that, bro. So coming back here. So going back here. This looks good. This looks. I'm liking what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do a 2-pose setup. I'm gonna do a 2-pose setup basically. I'm gonna do a 2-pose setup. So I'm enjoying the music right now. I am enjoying the music right now. do a 2 pose setup here. What is this? Is this from the Is this from the? Oh, that's from the January mix. I just want to listen to this segment real quick. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's turn this down. Turn this back down again. Penny's dancing to it. I'll try to keep it. Try to keep it a little fun. Okay. So maybe I can make this second post. I'm gonna do 2 poses basically. I'm just gonna do a little dump here. I'm gonna do 2 poses. Let's do. Let's do a. I wonder. Let's do. Maybe do one of her sitting on the surfboard. Maybe do one of her sitting on the surfboard. Maybe. What do you say? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do one of her sitting on the surfboard. Let's do a surfboard. Let's do one of her sitting on a surfboard. I like that. I like that. We'll prone out a back pose. I'm thinking more of A. I probably need to expand this. Yeah, I do need to expand this. Okay. Canvas. Let me export. Change canvas size. Let me extend the canvas size a bit more. There we go. Oh, sorry. We got 4 minutes. We only got 4 minutes back. Come on. I know. We only got 4 minutes. Only got 4 minutes. Okay. So that's it for a while. Thank you guys so much. Made a video about my own art journey. Boy, I was an idiot. Most of my problems could have been easily avoided if I did a little bit of research. Oh, snap. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, but we all have, it's like, we all have humble beginnings, though. We all have humble beginnings, and, we all have humble beginnings, and I'm not going to lie. A lot of my stuff, I'm not completely embarrassed just because I had to start somewhere. It's some of my stuff cringy. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. It was a cringe shit. Yes, it was. But I can't knock how far I came from though. But yeah, like I said, you have to start. You really do have to start somewhere, man. You have to start somewhere. Otherwise, you weren't going to be able to get to where you want to be. You had to start somewhere. You had to start. You had to stumble. Just remember that. Like, you had to stumble. I had to stumble a lot. And I'm still stumbling a lot, I had to stumble a lot before, I had to stumble a lot before we figured it out, Here. I'm trying to get this sketch ready I only got like 2 minutes, so So just like finish whatever you can in 2 minutes. Let's see here. And I got it recorded, so I'll make this into another speed paint video. So I'll make this into another speed paint video. I only got 2 minutes, so we can make this. We can make this happen. Okay. I've been doing a lot more like from above poses, I've noticed, with this and with Mori and Rosalina lately. I just noticed that. Here. Man, okay. Only got 15 seconds. No! Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I think it's a cute swimsuit, though. A second. There we go. Okay. Okay. So I think we got two good poses. I think we got two good poses ready. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think. Let me go ahead and extend this one. I'm gonna expand this one out. I'm gonna enlarge this one too. Yeah, I think we got two good poses. What do you guys think? We got two. We'll start from here. No. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I think we got two good poses from two poses from here, or two good roughs, and we'll do two poses here. Looks so good so far. Okay, thank you. I think we're off to a decent start here. I think I got to be more okay with doing more standard poses too. I guess what I see is more standard poses though, instead of trying to feel like I'm trying to be like as dynamic as possible. Because it's just interesting though, because those angles are much more, interesting. I'm just saying. They'd be good. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break. We do that. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Punk, for the 99-cent super sticker. Appreciate that. Here is some Jane Doe just for you. Thank you. Thank you, Punk. Thank you, Punk, for bringing the funk. Bring the funk. I really appreciate that, man. Okay. Yeah, so that was kind of funny thing. I've been catching up with the. I've been catching up with a lot of stuff yesterday. Hassan having another crash out. The Kirsha stuff now, because I think that's gone more viral because apparently that studio doubled down. Apparently that studio doubled down and it's backfiring on them even worsely, if that's even a word. Doubling down in that studio and it backfired on that studio even worse now. So they're even suffering even more backlash. People on the Steam forums having a meltdown too over it. Like even stuff that's like defending Kirsha is being locked or like deleted from threads, man. From the Steam forums. It's like, dude, like this was all on a hit piece that was basically Kirsha just pointed out the blatantly obvious that like, if you're gonna go after this, if you're gonna go after this GoFundMe for one person, then you should be going after, the GoFundMe for, Carmelo Anthony as well. Like, I'm sorry, in what reality is this? What kind of flipping reality is this, man? And this like people are ass mad at Kirsha, not only ass mad at Kirsha, but also Rev for covering it. And so it's just like, just a weird time, man. It's just weird. What a vice on? Yeah, exactly. It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Nah. I appreciate. I went into. What started out. You know what the funny thing about yesterday was? What started out as me just covering Vera Dark's video. Turned into a rant, turned into a straight up TED Talk. Just basically turned it into a TED Talk, basically, because I'm like, the industry, like the whole industry and all this shit, like that does need to change, man. Like the whole industry shit needs to change, like big time. Man, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe my rant turned into a straight up TED Talk at this point. Talk yesterday, like guys, come on. Oh man, but it shows how much how much I care about this shit, man. How much I do really legitimately do care about this shit, and wanting to see the industry get out of this, wanting to see the video game industry get out of this, just get out of this weird time that we're in, just this weird ass timeline we're in, God, I'm still waiting for it. Yeah, this is like it's going stuff. Asmon's talking about the Asmon did a video on legendary drops. I do want to cover the summer. I do want to see the video about the summer Marvel rival Squirrel Girl summer skin scores. Oh yeah, I know. I think Power put this up about the whole IDW former president is going to prison. Let's see. They're trying to spin. People are trying to spin GTA 6 with some kind of feminist allegory or some ish like that. Yeah, the Kirsha cancel campaign is just completely pathetic. Oh, and the age rating changed for Brown Dust 2. That was crazy. The age rating changed for Brown Dust 2. I was like, oh snap. Yeah, they changed it to 18+. Oh, there's also. I completely forgot this. So the Hoyoverse fandom is. They're acting like the Hoyoverse fandom again because they're trying to go after Weathering Waves again. Not like Weathering Waves doesn't have enough, drama on their plate. Kuro doesn't have enough drama on their plate, but Weathering Waves is No, but Hoyoverse, and I assume that, Genshin and Honkai stands are trying to report Weathering Waves for, being, for his content, and it's like, it's such a weird ass double standard that, like, and it's specifically in the CN region, though. It is specifically in the CN region. So it's like, yeah, of course it is. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And you know what? I need to see this. I need to see this real quick. Hold on. I need to do this. Okay. So let's get back to drawing. But in the meantime, I do want to see this Asmon real quick. Let's take just a little peek at this, because I'm getting a little shot. I'm getting some joy out of this. I will admit, I am getting some joy out of this. Freaking this whole freaking Ethan and Hamas Diddler Adolf Pikers pissing contest. Basically, I'm getting a kick out of this. It's fun shit. But here he is. I want to listen to this real quick. I'm gonna turn this down real quick. There we go. Turn this down here. All right, there we go.
A lawsuit Denims has filed against Ethan Klein. Claims she will be suing Ethan Klein for defamation, and she is setting up a GoFundMe. Ethan Klein lied about me supporting CPS coming into his home. If he doesn't retract this, the GoFundMe for legal fees will hold him responsible for his lies. If he retracts, this GoFundMe will be refunded. Surely.
Context. And I'm literally going to use her own video to prove how stupid this is.
It is.
So why exactly does he think I'm responsible?
And he has kids, and his kids like crawl into the dog shit. I don't know if they eat it.
It makes sense why he doesn't care about Palestinian children when he is neglecting his own. How is this happening? How is it happening? No wonder this motherfucker is always sick. Yeah. It all makes sense now. Basically, Ethan Klein is saying that my community called CPS on him.
Look at her chat. Call CPS. Bro needs someone to call CPS.
I'm honestly shocked people still take this guy seriously. Here are the first and last frames of the video that he played. He showed 65 messages, which is less than 7% of the messages from that time period. All these chat messages together to make it look like they happened at around the same time instead of over the course of the full 5 minutes.
So my brain is melting at this point. Her defense from her own video is that it wasn't the whole chat spamming to call CPS on H3, just 7% of 65 messages out of 950. At the same time, she immediately deleted the VOD, and if you go check on Twitch Tracker, all clips were wiped out. Finally, one of the bases of her lawsuit, as is true for any defamation case, is the claim of financial harm caused by reputational damage. Meanwhile, her Twitch channel has doubled in size since this drama began. I have no idea who's advising her that this is a good move, but they must absolutely hate her guts, as legal fees can easily climb into the hundreds of thousands.
And to all the people that are trying to explain to me, which I like, oh my God, the misogyny is crazy. It's crazy.
Right. People are criticizing you because you're a woman. Of course.
Like I said already, I prefer being underestimated. All right, I prefer it. So I don't care. It's fine.
Denims. Don't sue me, Denims. Please don't take the first legal action. Denims is a monster whose life, financially speaking, I'm going to, what's the proper verbiage on this? I'm going to put her into a pickle. You'll be hearing from me more. That's all I can say. Well, I would say I would see you in a court, but I think she's going to be begging to settle it before then.
I think we can assume already, boys, that we are not.
Listen. It's just this was like keeps showing up in my feed. Specifically, it's showing up in my feed specifically from Asmon and Tectone, and I love and I have none but respect for both channels. It's funny because I've been watching a lot of watching Tectone really cover the ish out of that stuff, and it's just crazy, man. It's just I don't like any of these parts, and to be fair, I dislike both parties equally. It's just like, in terms of this whole bullshit drama that like iDubbbz, that clearly iDubbbz is the one who like started it basically with her content cop. That's why I'm calling her, not him. Anissa's wife's content cop, basically. And just having a freaking crash out over it. And I'm like, man, why do I have to side with Ethan? I dislike both of them. It's just that meme. It's that clip from I think it was from Godzilla. That dude just say, "Let them fight." I'm like, yeah, let them fight. Just let them fight. That's how I see it. But we need to. I do want to take a little deep dive into my favorite. I'm sorry. No, my apologies. Our favorite Romanian. Our favorite Romanian, real quick. Hang on.
Now, if you're out of the loop, there's open season on Kirsche. Why is there open season on Kirsche? I generally don't know. She's not the biggest VTuber out there. She's not the most popular or the most talented. I think she just managed to piss into some lefties cornflakes. Because now, if I listen on Twitter, it seems that she is the sole reason why there is bigotry in the quote-unquote community. Like, Kirsche is this powerful entity, this goddess of VTubing, that is polluting the VTube community with transphobia, racism, and bigotry.
Here, hang on.
Because, like, there wasn't any before she got there. No.
Hold on a
Like,
second.
every
Sorry.
single person on the internet. Now, if you're out of...
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Sorry. Let me do something real quick. Me and my I'm sorry, I'm looking at my reference. Sorry, I have like a couple of images up, and then I have this one image of I'm seeing this one image of Evelyn from Zenless, and I'm like, oh, I like that angle. Let's do this. Let's do that. Hold on, guys. Let me know if you guys like this pose more. Okay. I know you guys are thinking, it's like, you know what? I don't know what it is. It's just, I like doing low angle. I like doing low angle shots. I like doing low angle. I do like doing low angle shots just because it looks. I guess because it's just how dynamic it feels. It feels very like it pops out at you. I'm wondering if I could do it real quick. So just hold on, guys. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Think. So it's that old meme. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him. It's that meme. Let him cook. Fuck. Good. Let it go. Oh man, are we? She's holding the surfboard. On the surfboard, hand like that. What's my... Thank you. Okay. Someone didn't sit there for us to find. Oh, shoot. I forgot to set the timer. My bad. Okay. Man. Can I do it? It's doing the string, but look, it's doing the string bikini. Hang on. Oh, snap. I think we got it. Ooh, I'm digging this. Okay. Is this a yay or nay? You guys just want put one in the chat for yes, 2 for no. Ooh, put this in. Grumpy is saying 1. Grumpy saying 1. Neo saying 1. Difficulty saying 1. Okay, let's go with that pose then. Okay, let's go with that angle. I like that. Sorry. I was like, whoa, hold on a second. Let me cook. Hang on. Like, whoa, hold on. So let me. What if I could swap? What if I could tilt it? Tilted that kind of angle. Damn. Okay, I'm digging that. Okay, anyway, sorry, continue.
Of the loop, there's open season on Kirsche. Why is there open season on Kirsche? I generally don't know. She's not the biggest VTuber out there. She's not the most popular or the most talented. I think she just managed to piss into some lefties' cornflakes. Because now if I listen on Twitter, it seems that she is the sole reason why there is bigotry in the quote-unquote community. Like, Kirsche is this powerful entity, this goddess of VTubing, that is polluting the VTube community with transphobia, racism, and bigotry. Because, like, there wasn't any before she got there. No. Like, every single person on the internet is a kind, compassionate, and decent human being. But all of a sudden, the evil goddess Kirsche descended, and she is causing trauma and fear into average leftists. And they're in absolute panic and disarray because even the prestigious Vice magazine, which has...
But then the world changed. Everything was peaceful. But then the world changed when Kirsche attacked. When Kirsche spoke, it caused turmoil. It caused turmoil, natural disasters, the homeless crisis, houses burned to the crisp, innocents dying in the streets, all because of Kirsche, all because of an indie VTuber saying something. Everything changed when the Kirsche attacked.
Released not one but 2 articles sourcing 4chan and many other random twats from the internet. Even they can't stop her. So, like, if even they can't stop her, can this bitch even be stopped at this point? Like, she's unstoppable. She's a maniac on the internet running around.
Can this Fox VTuber be stopped? Stop this woman! She must be cancelled. It's turmoil. I'm telling you, asses are being taken in ways no one's ever seen.
Unstoppable. She's a maniac on the internet, running around, converting people, brainwashing your children into racism and transphobia. I kid you not. Like, this is the vibe that I get every single time I descend on Twitter and listen to some of the wisdom that left-leaning people are saying. Now, the interesting thing is that there were a couple of VTubers that decided to speak out against her. This is the mating cry of left-leaning people, right? Like, it's what they do. They speak out. It's their mass. It's their thing. And so it's like, well, I can't support this company because they are supporting Kirsche. I love my guilt bias.
I love the virtue signaling mating. This is the virtue signaling mating cry. This is them presenting themselves. Sure, totally power. You're more than welcome to. Oh, I'm saying, I'm just getting a kick out of this. Oh, this is the mating cry. Signal. I am presenting by telling how bad of a person Kirsche is. You think it should be Mike Tyson? Exactly. Oh, Reddit, yeah. Ever since they value her hit piece, people have been ducking on Anna Valens. Yes! Oh, yes! Anna Valens has done even worse-ish than what Kirsche has said. Basically.
Association. I really like collective punishment. I want every company out there to be political. So these people started collecting vulgarities in their DMs because a lot of individuals told them, how about you go fuck yourself? How about that? We don't want everything to be political. Like, you can be political on your channel and say whatever the fuck you want, but like, you're forcing other people to share your views. You're trying to dominate. You're the dominatrix.
But me, you don't understand. Understand? She must be stopped. This is an injustice. This is important. We must end the reign of Kirsche. She has the unlimited power.
For people started like, you can be political on your channel and say whatever the fuck you want, but like, you're forcing other people to share your views. You're trying to dominate. You're the dominatrix, right? So if you're the dominatrix, go fuck yourself. We're interested in diverse content. We want that rich diversity of opinion. And so, in order to combat this madness, like diversity of opinion, what the fuck is that? It's fascism, right? You have individuals going around and saying shit like, when I started streaming in 2020, VTubers actually spoke out against racism. See, if you're a black person in the United States, you need to find a 2020 anime girl on the internet and thank her for her service. It's good to her that you're not on a plantation. Like, let's be honest. She spoke out against racism. That's why you're free. She's like the Abraham Lincoln. Which one? Anyone that's from 2020. If you're a trans person, same shit. You need to thank them, right? Like, because of them, gender reassignment clinics are open. Because of the anime girls, because like they were speaking out against racism and transphobia a lot more often than they do today. So like, even today you should thank them, but not as much. So as time went on, there was a mix of growing harassment, right? Like, this is the evil energy on the internet. This is like the magic of shaitan. It's the harassment. Like, if you do not have VTubers speaking out against racism and transphobia, the harassment happens. And the harassment leads to entropy and decay. Anyway, the increased perception is that being apolitical was better for viewership and growth. All jokes aside, though, you know, like, I am so sick and tired of these arguments. Like, when are we going to stop? Like, when I tune in to watch a cartoon girl playing video games, do you honestly believe that what I really want is a lecture about systemic racism and pronoun usage? Is this what leftists actually find entertaining? Like, when they play Mario, do they want Mario to stop mid-jump and give them a lecture about environmentalism? Like, no, seriously, honestly, aren't these people like some sick fucks? Like, if you think about it, the perfect world for them is that everything you do, even when you're cooking, you should have the gas stove lecture you about racism and bigotry. When you take a shit, the toilet should start talking to you about systemic systems. This is the world that they would like to create. Like they unironically do not think that there should be any place where you manage to go and not hear the leftist sermon. You know, these people fucking deserve this. You know, I hope that their kids are going to grow in a world that's hyper-religious. And you know, when Mario is mid-jump, he stops talking about Psalms 12 and 13. He starts lecturing you about Jesus. And if you're trans, you get like the Christian take on that. And if you're a black person, you get the Protestant take on it. And literally everything should have fucking religion. You know, that would piss me off a lot. That would piss me off so fucking much. But like, knowing that these people would suffer with me would bring me some level of joy. Because here's the thing. If these people have their way, I'm suffering, right? But if the religious people have their way, I'm still suffering. But now the people that I dislike are suffering too. And so, like, maybe we need to change the wheel every now and then so that everyone fucking suffers. Because I tried. I did my best to try and make the world a better place.
You tried.
But it seems that I can't. And if I can't make the world a better place, why should other people be happy? Why shouldn't their goat die as well? Why should I be the only one with a dead fucking goat? No. See, now I will dedicate my life in order to bring things that you dislike into your backyard. And hopefully, when everyone has the dead goat in their backyard, they stop to think a little bit and goes, but why do we have to live like this? And the answer is you don't. How did we end up? Like, we pissed off V. Okay, well, maybe, you know, we can create a system where we do our thing. We do our thing over there. V does his thing over there. And we're happy. We don't fuck with him. He doesn't fuck with us. Perfect, right? But until that system exists, I hope that every leftist on the planet has at least 2 Christians like Melody Mac. But I know that does the thing nonstop. And every single Christian like Melody Mac has at least 2 leftists nagging her nonstop. And at least then we will have some level of equality and equal misery in everyone. Until people say, well, hold on a little bit. Can we not change gears? Can we not find a different system? And by the way, I'm so sick and tired of this rewriting of history. Like the idea that back in 2020, VTubers were different. Like, I'm sorry, in 2020, VTubers were dropping the N-bombs. And not only that, Gargura didn't preach. None of the HoloLive girls preached. They shut the fuck up, they played their video games, they drew their shit, and they sung their music. That's it. That's what they were doing. And that's why they got popular. The VTubers that were preaching, we were calling them V-tweeters. And there was a reason they were V-tweeters, because they didn't have time to actually do content. All they did was fucking preach. And so let's not rewrite history and pretend that, oh yeah, like back in the day, the reason Gargura got famous is that video that she did on environmentalism. The reason that Gargura got famous is because she had a strong saying about pronouns. Anyway, right, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.
Well, also to be fair, some channels out there got some channels, Brittany Venti. Brittany Venti got a kick out of trying to go after Gargura. You guys remember that? Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm sorry. V is my spirit animal. I cannot be how much of a cheeky little shit he could. I can't. I love the answers. Little troll that he could. Sean, good morning, sir. Sorry. I had to take the piss out of this. So, here's your work doodle. This week. Listen, if I haven't made my point clear, and I'll make my point clear. In my humble opinion, I think Kirsha is right. I think Kirsha was right. Like, if you think that, yes, what that woman did at the playground was not kosher. That was very not kosher of her to say that. However, the same standards should be made that if her GoFundMe needs to be taken down, then Carmelo Anthony's GoFundMe needs to be taken down as well, because he stabbed a kid to death. He stabbed a kid in the heart. Where at a spot in the track meet at Frisco where he shouldn't have been. Okay? Like, can we at least agree on that? But no. Apparently that's you were setting up for a fucking killer. Okay? I'm sorry. There's in what realm of logic is that the sound reason to do, the sound thing to do? In what realm of logic is that actually common sense? I know, but sorry, that goes into a whole other can of worms. I stand before this. If you think there's like, exactly. So yeah, you can come after me all you want to. I don't care. Kirsha was right. Sorry. All right, just really stupid. It's really, really stupid. I just realized the surfboard needs to go just a little further there. There we go. Anyway, so sorry. Anyway, sorry about that. We'll get back. Let's get back to drawing. Anyway, just want to get that off my chest. Yeah, and I have a tendency to wear my heart on my sleeve. So, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I ain't apologize for that. Was right. Yeah. Because that's because ultimately that's the freaking conversation nobody wants to talk about. And when this video game, when these developers and publishers, it tries to double down. If you guys didn't see Rev's video yesterday, they tried doubling down and it continued to backfire. It doubled down and it just made it worse. Worse for now. Sorry, I have zero respect and sympathy for this. I have zero respect, zero sympathy and respect for them. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jay. You're right. It's just, sometimes my biggest problem, one of my biggest problems with me is that I don't know how to keep my mouth shut sometimes. I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. Right? Like, nah, it's something that bothers me, I'm going to speak up and say it. There's something that does concern me, and if I feel like I have something to say about that, then yeah, I'm going to speak up and say it. And I ain't going to, wax poetically. I ain't gonna wax poetically or try to mince words about it too. So I'll try to be as articulate as I can explain it, but nah, it's just really stupid. It's just really stupid. It's a stupid cancellation attempt, and it's absolutely stupid. The Zimbro has a video on this one covering the whole situation. Here's the situation, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna try to watch that today. So it's stupid, man. It's freaking stupid. So anyway, like I said, once again, thank y'all so much for showing up to my TED Talk yesterday. Let's go up to my TED Talk yesterday. My freaking TED Talk yesterday. That was freaking insane. Like, we got I got over 32 likes on that video, on that stream yesterday. Like, how crazy was that? We had nearly almost 20 people watching too. That was the crazy part, man. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I had a lot to say. There as we're finishing Mori too. But for those who are just joining in, the redraw continues, and if you guys can catch early the show, I did get into how I had a little bit of a dive into the My Little Pony fandom back in the day. I became a Brony honorary at that time. So I figured I'd go back to one of my more popular My Little Pony posts back then from DeviantArt and just redraw it, because I think that'd be fun. And then I thought I could transform it into like two different poses that could be really, really cool. So I think we have a good space. Ronnie. Now, Ronnie, you can't do that now, okay? No horse. I'm sorry, Ronnie. That's not going to work here, okay? Sorry. Ronnie, I'm sorry. That's not going to work here. Your little horse tactics. Y'all little horse tactics isn't going to work here. Not on my channel, okay? We ain't snowed up. This ain't Con Council, okay? I don't have a horse clip, so you galloping up the wrong tree. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, so we got that. I got the wrong tree. Turtle. I don't have a turtle super chat either. You could be a rich man. I am not putting a freaking horse on my damn channel, okay? Just like that, Ginger's got some idea. Ginger's probably listening to this right now, trying to coerce me to putting a horse, doing a Ginger horse on my channel. I'm like, no, we're not doing this, okay? You don't care. I don't care if it's it ain't a horse, okay? We ain't doing the horse thing. Even if it's horse girls, even if some like kind of like pretty derby shit going on here. Nah, we ain't doing that, okay? What was it, Mira Musume Pretty Derby? I think it was something like that. It's like one of the most popular iOS game, one of the most popular mobile game gacha games in Japan. Which is basically anime girls based on race horses. Or a Musume, I think that's what it was called. Okay, so we okay, so unfortunately, I was clowning around a bit. Though. It was also an anime too. It was an anime, yes. I just love spamming turtle much because of turtles. Okay, fine. We're gonna do some turtles, maybe some squirrels or something like that. Okay, you know what? Unfortunately, I'm out of time. Guys. I gotta because I gotta get ready for work. But I think we have grounds for a good remake, for a good redraw. So I will be working on this one today. All right. So, speaking of horses, Snow, I'm just kidding. Snow, I'm kidding. Snow, Ronnie's trying to... Snow, good morning. By the way, good morning, Snow. By the way, Ronnie is trying to coerce me to... Ronnie's trying to coerce me to getting a horse super chat, okay? So, no, I told him, not my house. That may work on Snowdub, but it ain't working on me. Okay. No amount of money, no amount of super chat money is gonna even coerce me to make a freaking horse for this kind of super chat. Okay, and I hope that there's no freaking horse girl coming to like Zenless Zone Zero at some point. Okay, let's not do that. Oh my god. Oh, messing around. Anyway, it's kind of fitting because, it's the summer and everything, but anyway. So that is stop, Jay, stop. Wait, is this? Oh, well, it's your Musume. Well, if it's your Musume, then maybe, just maybe, though, maybe. But no. It's like maybe Horse the Girls. You guys don't know. Look up Yura Musume. Okay, it's pretty derby. It's a very popular. It's a very popular gacha game, and especially in Japan and such like that. And it's basically anime girls based on race horses. That's I'm willing to give you something like that, but I ain't doing it. No. Look up Yura Musume. It's basically that would be the only thing. That would be the only thing I'd be willing to do as a horse. Okay. But yes, they're based on horses, so It's like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, maybe, just maybe. I'm just like looking up and I'm like, you know what, maybe. But no, that's the answer. The answer is no. I'm sorry. The answer is absolutely no. It's anyway. Anyway. And no, I'm not going to make a horse girl in the future. Fuck off. Shut up. Sorry. Shut up. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get ready for work, guys. You guys been absolutely amazing. So I will be I'll be working on this one today. I got another thing I need to work on behind the scenes as well. I do owe certain someone. I gotta be working on it there as well. I'll be trying to do that today, and I will be posting the Centaurs. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing this, Grumpy. No, the answer is still no. And I will be posting the Mori drawing. I'll post Mori to Twitter and socials. I'll post it later today, okay? So expect a Mori post later on today. So anyway, guys, you guys been amazing. You guys do me a favor? Do me one little special favor.
Hey, if you're enjoying this program, please smack that like button and make a jiggle.
And smack subscribe button if you want to see more art content from Makini. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy the show.
Later.
Thank. All right, guys, smack the like button, make it jiggle. Smack subscribe button, make it jiggle. Thank you to all of my channel members. Jesus, I gotta send those batches out. I will do that this week. If not, I'm gonna try to do that tonight. So I still have more. I still have all the member batches I gotta send out. But if to everybody who joined last week, and there was at least 40 to 45 people who joined last week, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all of you. And this is what's going to be in the CSF. This is what's going to be in the art batch this week. Art batch for this is term 4. These are the 4 highlights, though. I got a couple more drawings I'm adding in there as well. So, but term 4 will be done. I will be sending the batches out to everybody via the community tab this week, possibly tonight, if not tomorrow for certain. Okay. So stay tuned, guys. Check the community tab. I will be sending all the batches out. You guys have voted. And looks like I'll do a little Kirsha work doodle this week. I'll throw a little Kirsha work doodle in this week. You guys voted on a Mori speed painting video, so that will be this week as well. So Mori will be a speed paint video this week. And hopefully maybe this one could be this week as well. I still have a commentary video that I want to do as well. So I got plenty of stuff going on this week on the Makini Draws channel. You guys have been absolutely amazing as we are working our way towards 6,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I really like to be there, and I hope you guys are coming along with me on this journey. Thank you guys for making last week very special for me. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you all next time. So I'm Makini 90, art and illustrator. And until then, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care, much love. Never apologize for wanting attractive women, especially in your media, especially in video games. Have a great rest of your Monday, guys. Stay tuned to the community tab. Like I said, I'll post all my stuff. I'll post some stuff to the community tab today, so stay tuned. And have a great Monday. And above all else, never stop drawing. Bye, y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to Makini in the Morning and getting your morning started off on the right foot with us. If you enjoy this program, please smack that like button and make a jiggle. Share the show out to everyone you know. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone. Become a channel for those our month you want to support Makini further. And if you want to see more content from Makini and help him reach his 6K subscriber goal, hit that subscribe button. He would really, really appreciate it. I am Marisa Tali, producer and weather girl for this very program, and we all wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. We will see you all next time here on Makini in the Morning. Mwah! Makini in the Morning is filmed before a live studio audience at Makini Studios in Arcadia Village's South Tower, right here in Pacific City. You guys love waking up with us here on Makini in the Morning, but if you would like to actually be in the live taping of Makini in the Morning, all you have to do is visit youtube.com/Makini90 or call 765-9077 toll free for free tickets. We would love to see you here in the audience for our next Makini in the Morning live show. Makini in the Morning is produced by Souvenir Productions with Makini Charles Productions in association with Enlisa Lockar Television and Makara Banks Entertainment, and is distributed by CSF Nation Domestic Television Distribution.